This man was preparing to assassinate the president. First, he deliberately fired a shot into a wall. Then, by observing a small pinwheel, he calculated the wind's direction and speed to determine how much the wind and distance would affect the bullet's trajectory. After adjusting his scope, he fired again. This time, the bullet struck dead center. He took a deep breath and held it. The moment the president appeared, he pulled the trigger without hesitation. One shot, one kill. Security personnel immediately began searching for the shooter with binoculars, but instead of hiding, the assassin intentionally revealed his position using a reflection. As soon as he was certain he had been spotted, he quickly disassembled his sniper rifle, packed every part into a briefcase, and planted a timed explosive beneath the bed. Every professional killer knows one rule: eliminate both the evidence and the witnesses. Before leaving, he activated the fire alarm to divert the authorities' attention. He then parked at a nearby intersection and calmly watched the chaos unfold. Once he was sure nobody was following him, he returned to a parking area and switched to his real escape vehicle. That way, even if surveillance cameras had captured the first car, investigators would never find his true location. Meanwhile, when the SWAT team entered the room, the bomb exploded and the entire hotel was engulfed in flames. Any trace that he had ever been there vanished in seconds. The assassin disappeared as if he had never existed. But he had made one crucial mistake. Security checkpoints on the highways were increased dramatically. Every vehicle was being stopped and searched. The assassin, however, was disguised as a lawyer. During the inspection, he showed no signs of nervousness. He calmly opened the trunk of his car. Inside was the briefcase containing the hidden rifle components. Strangely, the police inspected the trunk but found nothing suspicious and allowed him to continue. The reason was simple. The sniper rifle wasn't merely hidden inside the briefcase. It had been cleverly integrated into it. The handle could be transformed into a scope. The support rods became parts of the barrel. The inner lining concealed the trigger mechanism. Even the grooves of the four wheels contained hidden ammunition. When this information reached the police station, everyone was stunned. The distance between the hotel and the target was an incredible 3,815 meters, breaking a world sniper distance record. By then, the assassin had already left Germany and returned to England. He removed his disguise and went home to his wife. The cold, ruthless expression on his face suddenly softened. His wife believed he had simply returned from a business trip. She had no idea that her husband was one of the world's most dangerous snipers. As soon as he reached his hideout, he logged into his system and demanded the remaining $4 million from his client. He waited and waited. Finally, a single message appeared on the screen. His hands began to shake. For the first time in his entire career, a client had betrayed him and refused to pay. At that moment, he made a promise. Whoever had deceived him would pay a very heavy price.